Okay. Where have you stopped in the last class, buddy?
Under reading section, sir, we
are in the reading module, right?
Yes, sir.
Is the screen clearly visible?
Yes, sir.
Can you please be allowed, Muskan? Your voice is not clear.
Hello?
Yeah, bit allowed. So basically, if possible, this video is going to be included to my YouTube channel. No problem, right? However, you are not visible now.
Okay, sir, no problem.
Yes. Let's see. I don't think this video would be, suitable to get included to YouTube channel or something. Let's see. So page number. Let me get the page number, buddy. Where have we stopped in the last class?
58, sir.
I think we are done with these.
Yes, sir.
Questions given on page number 57.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is this the last passage we have worked on? Even we did urban heat as well, right?
Yes, sir. I said 58.
Okay,
sir.
this is on the 50th page. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Have I given any homework?
No, sir.
However, I have already shared the handouts, right? You should have worked on the handouts. Okay. Next. There is a easier pair of paragraphs. Somehow you can easily do it.
Yes, sir. I've gone through that these 2 pages, sir. 2 topics.
Okay, 1.1, whatever you see on screen. Are you done with this?
Yes, sir. 1.3 also.
Oh, great. Let's go on. Any sentence or any word that you couldn't estimate meaning of?
I didn't know about foraging, sir, but I googled it.
Forage means searching.
Okay.
Searching for food. You can even estimate its meaning contextually, right? As per the context it is given.
Yes, sir.
Any other?
No, sir.
Yeah. What type of information has been underlined? So you can understand these animals are transient by nature. So transient by nature means they are always traveling. Okay, they frequently move one place to another place. Transient means little time. Okay, not long time or something. Okay, by nature. Move if their food is in short supply or if they are forced out by a stronger gang. Okay, this underlined portion is actually giving reasons why they change their living places. Isn't that right, buddies?
Yes, sir.
So what's the cause and what's the effect?
Effect is
they move. This is actually the effect, right? They move, they change their place of living.
Why?
Okay, if their food is short supply, this is the reason number one, right? What's the other reason?
Or if they are
if they were attacked by a stronger group. Yeah. Which option is really correct? There is a cause and effect given. What's the option you picked, Muskan?
Food supply, sir.
Buddy, your voice is really low.
Food supply, sir. Short.
There is a question. What type of information has been underlined? I'm asking what's the option you have gone with?
Okay. Second one only, sir.
The issues that can cause something to happen. Okay, what are the issues given in this underlined portion? The reasons. Cause something to happen. What's going to be happen due to the reasons? Change the
They move to other place.
Change the place of living, places of living. Clear?
Yes.
Next. So there is another question 1.2. Which paragraph contains the following information? There are two paragraphs, A and B.
First one,
However, the first one is so easy, what we have just discussed. So how about this? Which paragraph you can see this information?
B, sir.
It's B. You said B, right?
Yes, sir.
However, it is going to be A. Now try to understand this. How meerkats generally spend their time. Yes. Meerkats devote. Devote means allocate. Allocate a significant part of their day to search for food. Right? To searching for food with their sensitive noses. Of course, how do they spend their time in a day? Yeah. Cool. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Next, you can see a questionnaire. However, you never see this sort of set of questions in your real examination, but somehow to make you, to get used to detecting the correct headings for the relevant information, which is actually part of the passage. Okay, so you can see 8 sentences. Okay, okay. So you can see 8 blocks, each contains some information. Each of the block of information must be matched to correct heading given below. Right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you attempted this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. So you should be able to give preference for every time you mention an answer. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Your voice is too low, Muskan.
Okay, sir.
Are you in the library right now?
No, sir, at home.
Okay. Yep. Let's check the headings one after another. So if we feel doubtful of any heading, if you are unable to pick a choice confidently from A to H, we will leave it and we are going to work on it later on once we done with the rest of the stuff. Okay, so at first, taking our easy test first. I mean, we will work on the headings which are so easy to match. Okay, yeah. Findings of study. Which information you have matched to this heading?
F, sir.
Findings of study. A month later, we were able to test it again and the results showed a significant change in temperature when the insulation was used. Findings of study, and you may even match this with C also, no? Why not C?
C, for the C, I have given fifth one, sir. Like it's the difference between current and past studies. So C goes with that fifth fifth sentence, sir.
I may even check experiment. It may even, findings of study. Can't I match the first heading to G?
Mm, we can, sir, but
Okay, so if you feel doubtful, if you have any confusion, leave the first one for a while. Okay, we are going to get back to the first one once we are done with the rest of the headings. Okay, so try to finish the easy headings first. Okay, right. The method used in a research study. It is also about a research study method, but it should talk of the information must talk about a method. Where is it?
D, sir. We achieved this by
Can we
waiting
see a
the
method? We achieved this by weighing the animals both before and after periods of exercise. So any other information also talking about a method used in a research study?
A.
Method. A month later, we were able to test it again and results showed there is no method given in F. Can you find out any method in F?
No, sir.
The experiment had failed. No clear information about the method, even in G. I can even see a study in C also, but let's see whether this information actually has been given with the method. Our study looked at the surrounding environment. Researchers have concentrated on diet. No method, no clear method given. Used in a research method, used in a research study. I can see method here. Water is forced at pressure through a narrow pipe. The water hits the top, but it has not been mentioned. It is part of a research study. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So somehow you can go with D. If any other option is talking about the D more clearly, more accurately, then we have to change this answer. Okay?
Okay.
Right. A reaction to something.
I have given it for G, sir.
Of course, you can clearly see a reaction. Public grew angry at the waste of public funds. This would be the better illustration to consider reaction. Okay, no problem. In fact, that's true. That's correct. G3, D2. Next, a description of habitat. It's so easy, right?
Yes, sir. E.
It's E. They live in dark, humid areas, so tend to be found in and around tropical rainforests. It's clearly describing a living place, right? They live in natural living place is nothing else a habitat. The difference between current and past studies.
C.
See, of course, current study looked at the surroundings environment, while previous, yes, previous and current. Of course, this is cool. Next, so
A.
5C, C5, C5. Fourth E. Next,
A, sir. Sixth one.
a description of how something works. A description how something works. Can't it be B? You can even observe something works, how something works even in B. No? The water is warm due to a natural hot spring beneath the riverbed. So it's not clearly about working of something, right?
Okay.
Any other information talking about working of something?
H. No, the
No, it's
amount
not
of
working
time.
of something. It's the time
Yes.
taken by for a particular task.
Yes, sir. I have
Taken
given
for
it.
a particular task. It would be preferable. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Because of something. B.
The cause of something. Cause. The information majorly should contain the cause. Of course, I
B.
can see cause. The cause, what's the cause? Natural hot spring beneath the riverbed is actually the reason why water is
Water
warm,
is.
right?
Yes, sir.
Any other cause and effect stuff? Can you see anywhere in any of the information given talking about cause and effect?
No, sir.
There
No.
might be cause and effects, but not simply highlighting the cause, majorly talking about the cause. So 6, let me write this one, and it will be 7, right?
Mm.
Next, the amount of time needed for something is time
H.
taken for something. The findings of a study. What we are actually left with.
F.
Findings of a month later, we were able to test again, and the result showed a significant change in temperature when the insulation was used. Of course, FD, GE, CA, BH. So ultimately, these are the right options.
Yes, sir.
So the skill whatever you used is necessary to handle the question type matching the headings to correct paragraphs.
Okay.
Okay, somehow you may even say matching the paragraphs to correct headings. Right, buddy?
Mm.
So
Yes, sir.
these are all paraphrases. Can't I say paraphrase? Paraphrase can be
Yes.
many ways. So full sentence may be briefed into single phrase like this as a part of question. Maybe a big paragraph also condensed into a single line, which is going to be part of the question, right?
Sir.
So this is one of the ways of paraphrasing, and you should be able to detect, right, how the test maker can create the question involving this sort of paraphrasing. Okay,
Okay.
and please check these things because you can actually go through the study tip yourselves.
Yes, sir.
How about this passage? Have you attempted this passage or not?
No, sir.
No. Again, do we have to allocate time?
I'll do it as a homework, sir, then.
Then what can we do now? Shall we have any entertainment programs? No, right? So any easy passages to finish? So it's lengthy and we have to deal with almost 10 to 15 questions following the passage.
It takes whole class now.
Okay, have you had a conversation with Snehita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. However, it doesn't take much time. Please try to classify these related linkers or phrases, okay, as per their usage, right?
Okay.
So in these four columns, in each column you can see different purposes we can use the linkers given in the box above. Okay,
Okay, sir.
try to, you know, classify all the linkers or joiners as per their usage. Yeah, go on. I think there is no pass to stop recording. Can't we pass it?
No idea, sir.
Okay. So try to spend on this particular task for 2 minutes and then I'll start explaining. How about my voice? Is my voice is so clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Muskan, I think this sort of task uh, have been part of our writing lessons as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have even worked on a particular task on which we have classified some basic joiners and transitional words as per their usage. Yes. So this sort of knowledge, using wide variety of vocabulary along with these transitional words or joiners, not only useful for writing but also for reading. Let's see how this knowledge is useful with regard to Ielts reading. Okay,
Okay, sir.
are you done? Still working on this. Okay, I'll wait for another 2 minutes.
Finished, sir. Sir, finished.
Okay, let's start discussion, Muskan.
Okay.
How about this such as? How generally we have to use the phrase such as in
To,
sentences?
to give an example.
Correct. Next, although.
Add more or clarify a point.
Although, buddy, although is to join two contrasting ideas or contradictory.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, although she has great voice, she couldn't win the singing competition.
Yes.
The first one is a positive idea, the next is not at all a positive idea, a different information, somehow contradictory. Right? Contradictory or contrasting ideas can be joined making use of the linkers like although, despite, right, buddy?
Mm.
So contrast means significantly different ideas. Contradictory means opposite ideas. Such sort of ideas can be joined making use of these transitional words, or there are some phrases as well. For example, on the other hand, is also useful to join two contrasting ideas. Yeah, although. Next, for instance,
Example, sir.
example, you can use for instance. Indeed.
To add more point.
It's not to add more points. Somehow, of course, you may even use add
Clarify.
indeed to add more points. More specifically, it is to clarifying a point. You present an idea. If you really want to explain more clearly about it in the next sentence, you can use indeed in between.
Okay, sir.
Right? You present an idea in a sentence, period. In next, you have to start with indeed. The new sentence should be started with indeed. In next, you are going to clearly explain about the previous sentence.
Okay.
Explain more clearly about the previous idea. Okay? Yeah, indeed. How about therefore?
To draw a conclusion, sir.
Therefore, I was ill. Therefore, I was absent for the class. It's just like so. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Introduce a result or a draw a conclusion. Next, despite.
To show
Hmm.
contrast.
Despite, in spite of, although, whatever the ideas joined by, although, can also be joined making use of despite. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Next, consequently.
To draw a conclusion, sir.
In spite of.
Contrast, sir.
Yes. In spite of is just like despite. In addition.
To add more.
Thus. Thus also just like so.
To draw a conclusion.
Immediately after which you can include your claim, right? Your opinion or a conclusion. Okay. You may even include a result immediately after the word thus. Okay. The next one, as a result, is just like consequently. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly,
To add more. Or
correct. Clarifying a point. To illustrate this,
present the opposite view.
no, to give an example. So you must have found a snap on which you can see simple phrases and also less common phrases. Can you see the snap for a while, which has been shared on WhatsApp group? Let me highlight it. So to illustrate this is one of the less common phrases generally used to exemplify, for exemplifications, I mean to provide examples. Okay,
Okay, sir.
let me highlight in the group. This one. Can you please check it for a few moments? Have you got it?
No, sir.
I have highlighted in the group, buddy.
Yes, sir, but it's not opening.
Has it been shared before you joined the group? I don't think so.
No.
You are there. 7th February. Oh my God, sorry. Okay, let me reshare it. Please check. have just shared. This is the one. Simple and also less common. Where is, for example, one example of this, to illustrate. Can you say this? To illustrate this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is one of the less common phrases, generally useful for it to present examples. Okay,
Yes, sir.
right, buddy?
Yes, sir. No.
Next, nonetheless. Nonetheless is just like, however, but some surprising ideas generally be joined. Of course, contrasting, but bit surprising ideas are going to be joined, making use of nonetheless or nevertheless. Okay, nonetheless. In fact is also just like indeed. Please remember there will be space between in and fact. How about whilst? Whilst is just like while.
Why? Yes, sir.
Basically, while has
Higher
different
point.
usages. Somehow in this case, we have to consider its usage as to join contrasting ideas. Okay, right, buddy?
Okay.
And the next one is hence. Hence is just like so.
Yes.
Okay.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
add information.
additional information.
Though is
Instead of
also
moreover, you may use furthermore as a less common vocabulary. Though is just like although. Clear?
yes, sir.
So in your writing responses, better to use wide variety of sentence structures along with these transitional and joiners. Okay, as a part of grammatically correct sentences. So if you know these each of them can be used in particular way, it may or may not be useful. The skill is you should be able to use them in grammatically correct sentences. Okay. You have again another big passage. Okay, let me explain how you can handle the questionnaire following the passage. That is 1.3. Okay, so you will understand the significance of the transitional words we have learned in the previous task. Okay, actually, what is meant by actually? Is there any other transitional word or any phrase which gives same sense like actually? Any word we have learned in the previous task can give same sense like actually? Muskan, what's the word? Huh. So what's the word or phrase which can give same sense like actually, which we discussed in the last task?
Similarly.
No, actually means try to match this actually to the word which gives same sense that we discussed in the last task. In the same column, is there any word which gives same sense? The column in which we have added similarly also has the word which gives same sense like actually.
Moreover, no.
In
Indeed.
fact.
In fact, okay.
Indeed or in fact. Both can have same sense like actually. Right? So as we know, the test maker is going to paraphrase the ideas given in the passage to create questions. So this must be a paraphrased idea. So this questionnaire is actually matching each of the incomplete sentences to correct endings. In this sort of question type, you always find more number of endings than the incomplete sentences. So there are 6 incomplete sentences, but the endings are 9. 8 or 9 around. In your real examination, if you come across 6 incomplete sentences, you definitely see at least 10 endings, which can make, which can further make the question complex, okay, to distract the students. So students should be able to have better practice and better understanding ability to handle this sort of questions. Okay. Yeah. They can even measure the level of language skill by providing more number of endings with regard to this sort of question types. Okay. Yeah. So this idea, whatever the idea, whatever the ending, you have to match to the first incomplete sentence, must be paraphrased version of the idea given in the passage, right? Okay, so we need a proof line which answers the first question, the first task, this one, right? Let's see. So instead of actually in this particular question, there might be a suitable linker which gives same sense, okay, given in the passage as well, right?
Okay.
Right. And again, these first, second, third, this is the first question definitely be found in the first part of the passage. Firstly given questions can be answered making use of firstly given paragraphs of the passage. So you should be able to find out a same meaning, a similar meaning, either in the first paragraph or second paragraph. Most likely to find, most likely to, see the similar information either in the first paragraph or second paragraph, because this is the first question.
Okay.
These sort of questions follow the passage order. Got it, man? So, as a part of the question, you can see actually, for the same sense, in the passage, you can see indeed or in fact. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Because the test maker paraphrases the questions, paraphrases the information given in the passage. Okay? Please check in the first paragraph first. Is there any word like indeed or in fact, which gives same sense like actually, which is actually part of the question?
Yes, sir. It's in first paragraph.
Try to understand that sentence, the whole sentence.
Last third line, sir.
In fact, the whole sentence, try to understand the whole sentence, and now you are fully able to, if you are able to understand its meaning clearly, you are fully able to match this incomplete sentence to correct ending given in the box below. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's the answer for the first one? Which ending I have to match to the first incomplete statement, incomplete sentence?
Maybe G, sir.
Is it about protecting themselves? Can you see
No.
such information in the proof
The
line?
complex
Okay, let me explain its meaning.
and
A recent study demonstrates, proves, in this sentence demonstrates gives a meaning like proves that roops means crow. Birds belonging to crow family are in fact able to solve complex problems using tools, can easily master the same technique. Okay, basically crows are as intelligent as mentioned in the stories we listened in our childhood.
Yes.
They are as intelligent, as skilled as we have learned in the stories. Right, buddy? They definitely have same problem solving skills, same level of skill to use tools, right? Whatever we learned in the stories, that's actually true. Okay, yeah. Now check for the same meaning. Same meaning from A to G. Among A to G. So what's the overall meaning? Whatever you listen in the stories is actually true. That's actually true even in reality. The tool usage, The intelligence you learned in the stories is actually true.
Confirmed a fictional account.
Correct. Fictional account. Instead of fictional account, we have story.
Okay.
We have story in the proof line. Instead of fictional account, we have story in the passage information, and the demonstrates is actually confirmed. Please observe how he has paraphrased to create the question. In the passage information, the word is demonstrate. For the same sense, author has used the word confirm. Right?
Okay.
Right. Is it clear, Muskan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please follow the same to handle the rest of the questions. So first one is D.
Yes, sir.
So most cases, the questions follow the passage order. I'll give you another 5 to 10 minutes to answer these questions. Please work on these questions.
Okay.
Muskan, are you done?
No, sir.
Make it fast, buddy. So you can just follow the passage order. As we have found answer for the first question in the first paragraph, answer for the next question definitely not in the same paragraph, right? Because first paragraph has already been covered by the first question.
Yes, sir.
Go on. In fact, in your real examination, you never find this level of passage. I mean, this easy passage at all. In your real examination, each passage definitely contain at least 8 to 10 paragraphs and followed by 13 to 14 questions. But somehow these passages are, smaller versions of the real passages and giving clear sense about what exactly the skills tested in the students. Okay, so we need a kind of skill to handle these questions, right? The
Yes.
same skills are going to be tested with larger passages, bigger passages. That's it. The last question may not follow the passage order because there are only 5 paragraphs, but we have the sixth question additionally.
Yes, sir. I'm not getting that one only, sir.
Obviously, in the frankly 5 and 6, I mean, fifth and sixth questions won't follow the passage order. How many paragraphs are there? Do we really have 6 paragraphs? Yes, we have 6 paragraphs, but the last 2 questions won't follow the passage order. Okay, let's see. Let me check, buddy. So in the second question, but is to join the contrasting ideas, right? So you can't expect the same but is going to be part of the passage, right? Are we going to see the same transitional word but in the passage again part of the proof lines? No. Definitely instead of it, however, despite, in spite of, on the other hand, any other transitional word definitely be there as a part of proof line, which answers this second question, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me.
All those.
Okay, you got Aldo? Show me the proof line.
In second, sir.
Second paragraph, last sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. This is the right proof line based on which you can answer the second question correctly. Which ending you have matched the second statement?
Only scientific studies can prove this.
Wait. Of course, scientific studies, right? F. Please be allowed, buddy. Your voice is too low.
F, sir.
Scientific studies. For scientific studies, what's the word given in the passage? It must be part of the empirical test, laboratory test or something, right? Evidential test. Yep. F. Next, third one. Half of the birds in the experiment were immediately successful, however.
Regardless, sir.
Please speak aloud, your voice is not at all audible.
Regardless.
However, regardless is different from however, buddy. However is just like but, right? I mean, with regard to usage. So tell me, which ending you have matched this sentence to? This third sentence to, third incomplete sentence to. Let me get the answer first.
Third paragraph, sir. Third paragraph.
What is the answer?
Answer.
Out of A to H, which is
A, sir.
A. Half of the birds in the experiment were immediately successful. Others needed several attempts is actually correct. Show me the proof line. And what you have found instead of however in the proof line given in the passage.
Regardless.
Where is the regardless? Regardless is not at all equivalent to however, buddy. Show me the proof line.
Third paragraph.
Whilst
Sir.
is the one.
Oh.
This is the proof line. Clear? We discussed whilst as well in the previous task, right? Whilst is also to join contrasting ideas, just like while. Correct? The old version of while is actually the whilst. These days it won't be, used in any formal context, but sometimes you may come across this in the old text. Clear?
Okay, sir.
We have whilst instead of however in the passage. Next, fourth one.
So, furthermore,
Ready?
yes, sir. Furthermore, sir. Fourth one
Hey,
is
so never be equivalent to furthermore. Furthermore is to join additional ideas. So is to join cause and effect. Please observe the meaning. The birds promptly realized the advantage of using big stones. They have understood the benefit of using big stones. Where can you find that information in the passage? Of course, you have already covered first three paragraphs. You must be able to see either fourth or in the fifth paragraph. Okay, last three may not follow the passage order.
this one.
Realized, quickly realized, promptly realized is equals to quickly realized. Here is the one. Larger stones, bigger stones. Can you see this?
Yes, yes.
So we got so there, no?
Yes, sir.
In the question, we have thus here.
Oh.
Okay. Please observe, please understand this proof line and answer correctly. Answer the fourth question also correctly.
See, sir, they achieved their goal sooner.
Correct. See, they achieved their goal sooner. So please try to check word match. Of course, the summary match has already been done because we have found the proof line giving same sense. The paraphrase version has already been found from the passage. Now, please check the words match promptly. For promptly, we have quickly in the passage, right? And again, fictional account, sorry, sooner, goal sooner, achieved goal sooner. For achieved goal sooner, what we have? Achieved goals reward more quickly than smaller soon. Achieved means obtain. Achieved is equivalent to obtain and reward more quickly. Sooner is equals to more quickly. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Fifth one, sir, B. But in that they don't do this in natural. Okay.
Why your voice is so low, buddy, Muskan?
Fifth one is B, sir.
Fifth one is G.
B. Ball.
B. Experts say they don't do, of course. Research showed rooks can use tools with ease. For though, instead of though, what we have in the passage in the as a part of proof line. Despite.
Despite.
Oh, great. Despite.
Last paragraph, sir.
Of course, despite. So the sentence, the full sentence, okay, here we go. Despite the fact that the study clearly demonstrates the flexible nature of tool use in rooks, they are not believed to use tools in their living place. Generally, they won't use these tools. So because they need not to use, they can get their food so easily without using any tools in their natural habitat. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Finally, sixth one. We got as a result. Please check what's the other word giving same sense can be found in the passage.
Therefore, different materials. Therefore, sir.
Huh.
In last second paragraph, sir.
The rooks worked out the properties of different materials. So it's not in the last paragraph, right? Last but one paragraph.
Yes, sir.
We got therefore correct. So which sentence ending I can match that incomplete sentence to? What's the answer?
H, sir.
Of course, consistently rejected a certain type. What's the thing they rejected? They preferred pebbles, right?
Yes, sir.
Instead of sawdust. Sorry. Dropped pebbles into the tube containing water, not the sawdust. They preferred pebbles to the sawdust. They rejected the sawdust. So H is the correct one, and we have therefore, which gives same sense like as a result, and also part of proof line. Is it clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Now, we have another task, 2.3. Matching features. Oh, we don't have any other question, right? But so students always have a doubt where these Ielts test makers get the passages from. So they clearly mentioned that they extract the passages from these international journals and newspapers. Okay. So they specifically mentioning read the education, health, and science sections of the newspapers. Okay, education section, health section, and also science sections of these international newspapers are better reference materials to have an idea what kind of passages that you are going to see in your real examination. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So there is another task, of course, which requires meticulous understanding of the whole passage, but let's see 2.3. Can you please read through this task and let me know what's this task all about? What do we have to do in this task?
Okay. These are the paraphrases of the given reading passage, sir.
Okay,
We need to put them in an order, like in the order
we have to
given.
rearrange these particular sentences as per the order they appear in the passage.
Yes.
Sometimes A may not be the first one you can see. A may be in the last paragraph. So order may
Yes.
change, correct?
Yes, sir.
There might be a correct order. We have to rearrange A, B, C, D, E, and F as they appear in the passage. Okay? Have you understood what to do?
Yes, sir.
Go on. I'll wait for another 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'll start discussion.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Okay. So let's 66, no?
7. 7.
So we mark the related proof lines in the passage, and then we will check all the 6 proof lines, right, at once, so that we can clearly see the order, correct order, right?
Okay.
Let's mark all the related proof lines. So the first one, can you please read the first one aloud?
Tool using rooks demonstrate a
Your
common
voice is
English.
so low.
Tool using rooks demonstrate a common English saying.
Common, I can hear the last word, common English saying. So common English saying can be seen in the last sentence of the last paragraph. Necessity is the mother of invention. Okay, what's this? This is a, right, buddy? Maxim. English saying is maxim here. Muskan, is it clear? Let me
Okay.
mark the proof lines for each of the sentences given in the task.
That is B, sir.
A. Have you read the first one or not? Have not you read the first sentence or not?
No, sir. I have read.
I asked you to read the sentences given in the questions one after another. Read the
Okay.
first sentence.
We imagine that the rooks were soon able to appreciate the advantage of using different sized tools.
Yes. Um,
Fourth, fifth one, sir. Fifth
One
paragraph.
second, 1 second. I don't know what are you actually reading. Okay, this is, we imagine the rooks were soon able to appreciate the advantage. Appreciate means understand, realize. You can see this here, no?
Yes.
Realize.
Quickly realize.
Quickly realized. So this is A. Any doubt?
No.
No. Next. Read the second one.
Tool using rooks demonstrate a common English saying.
This is actually the B. Common English saying can be seen in the last part of the last paragraph. This is B. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Third, C, sir. Using tools in their
Your voice
natural.
is not audible, Muskan.
Using tools. Can you
Can
hear
you
me,
please
sir?
keep the laptop closer or something so that I can listen clearly?
Using tools in their natural habitat is simply not necessary for rooks.
Not necessary for rooks. They don't need to, correct? Not necessary for rooks means they don't need to. Is it the C?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please observe. You are gonna see, you're gonna get 3 sentences in the same paragraph. You should be so accurate enough to discriminate the proof lines, right?
Okay, sir.
For the 3 ideas you are gonna see in this paragraph. So not necessary for rooks means they don't need to. Next, this is C. Read the next one.
Rooks are as intelligent as the most intelligent of animals.
As
Second paragraph.
intelligent, huh? As intelligent. Okay, here we go. Remarkably intelligent and many rivals great apes and many ways, and rival means match great apes in their physical intelligence and ability to solve problems. Here comes the one, right?
Yes.
So is it the D?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got D here. Cool.
In their
Next one, please.
sir. In their natural setting, rooks can obtain food without using tools.
Yes, we can directly see, we can clearly see without using tools here. So is this the E?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got E here. So please observe the order. CEB is the correct order. You can see the statement, the meaning of the statement C here, and then E in the end, that is B. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. Next, are there any sentences still?
F, sir. The ability of rooks is surprising, given the lack of similarities between the brain of birds and mammals.
Lack of similarities is nothing else. Okay, here we go. Lack of similarities is means so different. It is also about their brains. So it must be F, correct? Lack of similarity means might be different, right?
Okay.
And again, this idea is also talking about brains. Cool. So this is the idea which has been paraphrased into the statement F given in the question. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So now check the order, correct order given in the passage.
DF
DF
A
ACEB. DF ACEB is the correct order. DF ACEB. Is it clear, Muskan?
Yes, sir.
So there is no, kind of restriction generally we see in real IELTS examination for this questionnaire. So it is not at all a real IELTS questionnaire. Okay.
Okay.
It is just to check your understanding ability, how extent you are learned about the paraphrasing, skill that examiner incorporates to create questions. It's all about to understand how questions are being created by the examiner. Okay.
Okay.
Next. When have you started our class, Muskan? Is it really 3:30 or 3:15?
Might don't know, sir. You might have
I think
recorded.
I have shared the link just before we start the class, right? Start of the class.
Yes, sir. 3:15.
Yeah, 3:15. Cool. Huh. So try to understand this passage. Again, it takes time for us. Can we do any simple passage instead? Maths show why words persist over time. So please observe, this is one of the popular questionnaire. Why am I emphasizing that it is a popular questionnaire? You definitely see this sort of questionnaire in your real examination following the last passage. Last passage is more argumentative. You will see too many people presenting their own opinions, different from one to another. So the questionnaire definitely contain, the following questions definitely contain a kind of questionnaire that matching the information to correct people. Okay, matching each information to correct person. So in this passage, you can see only 3 people. In your real examination, there may be 10 persons or 7 people. I mean 7 persons. They must be matched to the information what they actually said in the passage. Okay,
Okay.
right. So try to do first 3 for today. Okay, what do we have to do? Each of the statements must be matched to the correct researcher who said it. Okay,
Okay.
go on.
Sir, can you explain again?
So these are the statements, buddy. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And these are the three people you can see in the passage. You come across the stuff said by these three people. So each of the statement must be matched to single person.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So we have only three people, five sentences, which means more than one statement can be matched to
One.
single
One.
person,
Mm.
right? Yeah. So there might
Okay.
be three statements might have said by the same Pagel. Yes, the three statements must be matched to A. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Right. That's how it works.
Rati Vakti.
How about in the last class, buddy, when we discussed the ochre engravings? Do we have other students, Neelima as well?
Yes, sir.
Ochre. When we discussed ochre engravings, I think
Yes, sir.
she joined later on, right?
At the fourth. At
30, I
fourth.
think. So
Yes,
when we
sir.
discussed the ochre engraving passage, was she there in the session?
Yes, sir. No, oh, not the ochre one, sir. Urban heat.
I think she joined lately, right?
Yes, sir. On the 55 page, sir. From the 55
She was
page
there
only.
when we start discussion from 55th page, right? That's what
Yes,
you mean.
yes, sir.
Okay. So when we discuss ochre engraving, she was not there.
No.
Okay. What's the page number of ochre engravings, Betty? I think that must be 50, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, 49, 48, sir.
Hmm.
Sir?
Are you done?
No, sir, I'm unable to figure it out, sir.
Okay, I'll do first two things. You can attempt the rest of the things at home. Okay.
Okay.
Let me handle first two questions for you. Right, where we have for example, the first one for a long time. Okay, we have to. We are able to recognize certain words used by people in other cultures. Certain words used in other cultures. Certain words used in other cultures. Certain words used in other cultures. Let me see its meaning. Certain words used in other cultures. Yeah, it in different Indo-European. Yes. Throughout its 8,000 year history, all Indo-European language speakers have used a related sound to communicate the idea of two objects. Pagel commented.
I was seeing in the
Any
another.
other information, any other meaning giving same sense like certain words are used in other cultures?
I was actually searching in another passage, sir.
Okay, you may even clearly see this. Recognize words in other Indo-European languages.
Yes, sir.
This would be more suitable. Who said this? Who is the nearby proper noun according to Pagel again? This is Pagel again, right?
Okay.
Okay. So the first one must be A. Next, regardless of what happens in the world, there appear to be fixed rules that regulate the way words change over time. So this is actually a sophisticated paraphrase of the last idea given in the passage. That is, please observe how effectively he paraphrased the
Despite
last
knowing.
statement. Yeah, this is the one. this idea was paraphrased like that, despite all the vagaries and contingencies. Vagaries means unexpected mistakes or unexpected events. Let's unexpected, inexplicable change in situation. Yes, unexplainable changes, unexplainable situations. Right, buddy?
Okay, sir.
Vagaries, vagaries, right? Unexpected, unexplainable situations and contingencies. Contingencies means possibilities. Somehow, able to contingencies. Future events or circumstances. Uncertain circumstances. So vagaries is unexplainable situations. Contingencies means unpredictable events. Right, buddy? Unpredictable events. Vagaries means unexpected situations. Is it unexpected? Unexplainable, yes. It's not unexpected. Unexplainable. In the human history, it seems that there are remarkable regularities, remarkable similarities, somehow similarities. It gives a sense like remarkable regularities, remarkable patterns. The process, the language change. Okay, the language change has actually followed a particular regularity, a kind of pattern, a kind of method, a kind of way. Although there are unexplainable, situations occurred, unpredictable events happened in the history, the language change actually followed a format. In the history, there are too many unexplainable situations, unpredictable events. But with regard to language change, it has followed particular way, certain way. Okay? That's what it means. And let's see this. Regardless of what happens in the world, yes, unexplainable situations, unpredictable, events, what happens in there appear to be fixed rules, regularities. The words change over time. Yes. So who said that? Who said it, buddy? Lieberman, is he Lieberman or Pagel again? Fellow? He. Who is he? Nearest one. Russell Gray.
Gray.
Yeah. So second one is C. Is it clear, buddy? You should be able to detect, this level of paraphrasing to answer the question. It requires some practice. You should be able to note down the paraphrases. Make sure you understand exact meaning of the whole passage before you move on to next passage. Okay, such things can definitely improve your understanding ability. Please attempt the rest of the passages at home. Tomorrow we have to close the reading and we have to jump on to handouts. Okay. Let me get your attendance marked in the group. Also, have I shared the handouts in the group or have I shared? Okay, I have shared in handouts in the group only. So salmon biodiversity finished. Tablet turns teacher. Attempt this by tomorrow's class. And also, what are the other ones? Okay, I'm gonna share additional handouts also tonight. Okay, Muskan.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, mark your attendance in the group. Okay, Muskan, you can drop off now.